Someone got smacked with an ugly clock. And by someone, I mean the victim. Welcome back to Trauma Team, everybody. It is Trauma Team Tuesday. How's your Tuesday going? So good to see you. We're gonna go to a crime scene. I'm excited. But before we get into things, if you don't know me, my name is Abby. I'm a variety YouTuber, Let's Player, also streamer. I just like playing games with y'all, and this is one of my favorite games of all time, Trauma Team. If this is your first time seeing this, I would recommend highly going back to the beginning of this series. I will warn you. The audio quality is a lot shittier back then. I highly recommend starting from the beginning if you haven't seen this game before, because this game's really good, but also you could just hang out. To recap, we had a murder, and this old lady got murdered, and her husband was like, I did it, and gave us a knife from the kitchen and said, this is the murder weapon, but then we looked at her body, and clearly that wasn't the murder weapon, so we figured out he was lying, and now we need to figure out what the fuck he's lying to cover up. And we're looking at the crime scene. Also, gotta say, they got some interesting decor in this house. No bearskin rug. I was like, maybe they have a bearskin rug, because we found some weird hairs on her body last time. But it does not look like that rug is made out of animal fur, so my theory is wrong. My theories are usually wrong anyway. I say that. Apparently, I'm very good at guessing things in video games. When I'm going in blind and just throwing out accusations wildly, I'll get it right sometimes. Or I just guess things. I don't know. I have like almost no examples of this, but if you go into my BioShock playthrough, apparently I guessed like 5 things correctly, and my poor friend Caroline had to like just zip it and be like, I can't say anything because if I react to this, Abby will know they're right. Oh wait, what's under here? Ah!
It's a shard of glass. What could that be from?
Why did that fucking sound effect scare me?
Supposedly, only Joseph and the responding police officer were
What
at the
is
murder
that?
scene. If that's the case, then...
This is, I don't know. Shard of glass found at the scene was a piece of something. What's odd about it is no one noticed it until now. No one knows how it got there. There are no other pieces around. It could hurt if you step on it. It could hurt if you step on it. I would say maybe not as bad as a Lego, just because of the memes. Nope.
That was careless.
That's it. There are no other pieces around. I was like, no one noticed it until now. Because it is true that no one noticed it until now.
Yes, there were no other shards of
Maybe there
glass
was other
in
ones
there.
and they sweeped them up.
The police wouldn't be so foolish as to contaminate the crime scene. I'm beginning to wonder if someone there had
Yeah, that makes
cleaned
more
out
sense.
the other shards of glass. I could send this shard to analysis. We might learn something about it.
Okay. Why do they only have one dining chair? Oh, because he's in a wheelchair. The husband's in a wheelchair, that's why they only have one dining chair. Although, to be fair, what if they had guests? This is a big-ass table. What if they had guests? There's only one chair. Please. Bowl of fruit. A nutcracker. A very ugly clock. With 3 stars on it. Wait, she had a 3-star shaped bruise on her head. Did somebody hit her with a clock?
There's an inscription on this clock. To my loving father and mother from Abby.
Huh.
A gift from a family member?
Hello? That's my name. Hello? I forgot there was a character with my name in this video game. I would have picked a less ugly clock if I was this Abby.
Huh. Why does this decoration look familiar?
Seeing my own name in a game is like so funny because on the one hand I'm kind of desensitized to like seeing my own name and being like, oh, just me, because literally my best friend since like the 4th grade, her name is also Abby. She does spell it differently, but she didn't used to. That's a fun story. But like seeing my own name, it's like more weird when I see it spelled out. Like hearing my own name, I'm like, yeah, there are other Abby's in the world. Seeing it spelled out A-B-B-Y, I'm like, that's my name. That's my name, because my friend spells it A-B-I. But also, like, it's not like it's an uncommon name. Like, my name is pretty common. There are a lot of other Abbies out there because I swear to God, in like the late 90s, everyone decided that they were gonna name their kid Abby. And so there were like 100 million of us. And yet I was like, yeah, this won't be too fucking... This is unique enough to name my entire branding after my name. Cool. Not like there's a billion other Abbies in the world. Anyway, I'm gonna shut up. Bruise on her head. Someone got smacked with an ugly clock. And by someone, I mean the victim.
That's right. It's the same as that star-shaped bruise on the victim's head.
It's actually not the same because the stars on her head were closer together, but I'll shut up. It's just a video game.
The murderer could have struck the victim with this clock. I need to take this back and carefully investigate it.
The clock is quite ugly, though. Like, I'm not crazy, right? That clock is quite ugly. Family photo. Can we not investigate the photos to find out who Abby is? We cannot. Alright. I'm trying to, like, look for things that aren't the obvious fucking chalk outline on the ground. You know what I mean? What's this say? Okay, it's just not gonna let me. It doesn't want me to look at the family photos, which I understand. What is that? Is that like a what are those called? Those beer jugs? Growlers? I thought it was a French press at first, though, not gonna lie. Fireplace.
There are traces of something having been burned in this
I was just
fireplace.
clicking. Thought she wasn't gonna let me do anything, but apparently there are traces of burn.
It's something other than firewood. I wonder if there's anything left. Huh, I've got something.
What is that? Again, I remember this case, but I don't remember any details about it.
There's something else here, too. Is this fur?
Oh!
What's this doing here?
We found fur on the body. Oh, whoa. Oh, whoa, what's this? Looks like the top of a headpiece. Oh, that wraps things up here. Clicking on the... I didn't even need to click on the chalk outline. Are you joking right now? Alma Parker was found dead here. No mysterious blood or anything? No fingerprints? I don't need to use my tools. I wanted to use my tools now, me. Okay, whatever. The clock was the main thing. Once again, ugly as fuck. Does not match the rest of their decor. I don't know what their daughter was thinking. So I can't believe her name's Abby. That's my name. I own it. It's mine. No one else is allowed to have it, damn it. Okay, we're gonna combine these, right?
These two hairs appear to be the same.
There are no such things as coincidences in video games. Hairs.
If that's the case, then the hair from the fur was on the victim's clothing. Why, though?
I don't fucking know. What is this? Gotta analyze this, right? Nope. Never mind. We can analyze this one, though.
Hey, little guy. Your turn.
Yes, what is it? Oh, you need something analyzed? Just one moment.
Oh, you need me to do my job. Ugh, okay.
There's some kind of compound on the concave surface here.
I figured it was some sort of container.
Any details?
It's wine.
Oh.
Yep, no mistake.
A wine glass.
So there's wine on the inside of this piece of
I
curved
see.
glass. That means this shard comes from...
Clearly it comes from a fishbowl.
That's probably right. Then again, there could be some oddballs who drink wine straight from the bottle or something.
I don't think a wine bottle would be that type of glass, nor would it be curved like that, nor would it be...
Perhaps.
I don't know.
Let's assume for the moment that it's from a wine glass.
Wine glasses are easier to break.
A little more investigation may provide us with more information.
Wine glasses are so easy to break. It's honestly comical. Where's the... Oh. I forgot I could scroll.
Huh. The decoration on the clock matches the victim's head wound, but this couldn't possibly have been the fatal blow. I need to know exactly how this wound would have affected her.
So, analyze? Do we analyze it? What?
Little guy, could I bother you for a moment?
Anytime. How can I help?
Well, the wound on the victim's head was caused by a clock found at the scene. I want to know what that wound would have done to the victim.
Okay, I get it. I'll start looking into it right away.
Let me know the moment you get some results.
We have to wait? Ugh! I hate it! Nope. Well, we can't analyze the paper, which on Bones, they would absolutely analyze this paper because they would have Angela recreated or some shit. Sorry that I watched too much Bones. I wish I could put these two at the front because you can't do anything with them and just hide them away. I want more easy access to the other things. Wine glasses have round on them. No. That was stupid. I need to know more about it. Can I analyze it again? Yeah. Ugh! I hate waiting. Okay, I can't do anything else, can I? Correct?
Dr. Kimishima,
Because
I need to tell you something.
the man is calling me.
Is it good news?
No.
Uh-oh.
Bad. Another corpse has been found.
Uh-oh.
Break. I'm already in the middle of investigating a case for you.
Well, the thing is, it might be related to the Alma Parker case.
Uh-oh.
What do you mean?
A female corpse was discovered in a warehouse at the harbor. The victim is identified as Abigail Parker.
Well, rip other Abby, I guess.
She's Alma Parker's daughter.
What?
Yes, it's not just Alma now. Her daughter's been murdered as well.
My God. Is there any connection between the two cases?
Probably.
We don't know yet, but considering the timing, I believe there's a good chance that they're related.
All right. Send the
Oh
corpse
my
over
God.
here. I'll perform an autopsy.
Right. I was going to come over and tell you about the clock anyway.
What about the clock?
Load all the information that we've confirmed onto the computer.
What about the clock?
Huh. A man who comes to visit bringing a dead body as a present.
Tell me about the
You're
clock.
the worst guest ever. This kind of thing tends to upset people.
Get him now, me.
Hey, come on. This is my job.
I'm joking. I'll have a room ready.
Yes, that would be helpful. I'll see you later then.
Cool. Dead. Alright, I guess we're looking at the body now.
The daughter of Alma Parker, the first victim, Abigail Parker.
Ah!
These were her last words.
So her mom was there?
I'm not making any promises, but I've heard your words.
The Wii remote vibrating when we got the dead phone call jump scared me. That's what scared me. The fact that it vibrated in my hand. I was like, ah! Okay. Well, we gotta look at the new body. Hello, name twin. How you doing? Well, same weapon? It didn't go all the way through though. And it looks a bit smaller on her.
There's a deep wound on the chest. This must be.
But it's the
fatal
same
wound.
shape. It just didn't go all the way through.
Hmm? This stab wound has an odd shape. I've seen this somewhere before.
She's like, I'm expecting you to remember, not me. Didn't go all the way through. Does clicking on her bare back do anything? Yeah, there's nothing to investigate. That's the whole point. Anything on her head? No. Anything on her... Oh. 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 That looks like... It's like the same pattern as the bruise on the mom's hand, but like, not a bruise. That is not a bruise.
This is a cut. It seems like it was inflicted intentionally. I feel like I've seen a similar wound somewhere before.
Well, it wasn't a wound, but yes. Okay, we done? Yikes. Yikes, TM. Let's look at her. Let's look at her clothes. Oh, it's got the fucking hairs on the left side again. Her left, not our left.
Abigail's hair isn't black. I've seen this black hair before.
Why are they suddenly calling her Abigail? It's like clearly on the clock note it said Abby. That's her name. Don't call her Abigail. It's that fur shit. It's on her clothes. I've never seen it before.
That's right. It was animal fur.
Okay. Is that it from the clothes? Anything weird on her back? Oh, there's a cell phone. Is that a cell phone? Yeah. Oh, but it's broke though. Rip.
Oh, this is the cell phone that Abigail was carrying. It won't turn on. Is it broken?
I don't know. Ask the cracks all the way through it, Naomi. Again, this is where they bring in Angela on Bones and be like, restore the phone, and she would restore the phone.
May have some useful.
Oh, I didn't mean to click through that, Naomi. I'm sorry. Okay, we're done right here. Back to the computer we go. I'm very good at video games. Has anyone tried to speedrun this game? Could you even speedrun this game? Probably not. I mean, I guess you could do a surgery really fast. That might be easier to speedrun surgery than it would be to speedrun this. Alright. So I just combine it with her mom's stab wound, yeah? Where's her mom's stab wound? Well, it doesn't... I can't combine it with the weapon. Do I have to analyze
Can we
it?
tell anything from this wound?
Why can't I say the word analyze?
One moment. Let's see. The stab wound in her chest is the same shape as Alma's stab wounds.
Is that so? My hunch was right. This proves.
Murder weapon is the same.
Yes, both murders were committed.
Doesn't
using
mean the
same
killer's
weapon.
the same. Because, theoretically, someone could have just been like, hey, I saw someone got murdered with that. What if I murdered someone with that? And then they just use it. It doesn't mean the killer's the same.
So were they murdered by the same person?
It's likely, but there's
Yeah,
no
you need
conclusive
evidence.
of that just yet.
Yeah, you need evidence to prove that.
The wounds aren't exactly the same. There's something very different about them.
Where?
Oh, little guy.
It's
The depth of the wound.
yes, the depths aren't the same.
Couldn't that just be coincidence? They weren't killed by a machine after all.
Little guy, it is a difference. It's
I
important.
can't rule that out as a possibility either. Still, Alma's stab wound pierces all the way through her body and out her back. Abigail's wound barely reaches her heart. These wounds would require a vast difference in strength to inflict.
I see. Is that so?
In any case, it's dangerous to make more assumptions than is absolutely necessary.
Thank you,
Let's
Naomi.
continue investigating.
So I gotta investigate the hand shit now. This looks like this.
These murders are too similar for us to dismiss the possibility.
And it's on the
that they're
same
related.
hand. On the same side.
The wound on Alma's hand wasn't caused by external trauma, while Abigail's wound was obviously made using a sharp tool.
But they're both that weird shape.
At first glance, these may seem to be completely unrelated. However, if we consider any similarities or connections between the two corpses, these wounds may indicate some hidden link that we haven't discovered yet.
Still don't know about that. We don't really need a card about the weapon inconsistency because we've confirmed it's because he's lying. Did this hair appear anywhere else? Yeah, on the girl.
Just as I thought, these two hairs are identical. So we know that the hair from the fur found in the fireplace at the murder scene was on both of the two victims. From this, we can deduce that
And animals in the evidence room. They were killed by a monster. They were wearing fur coats. The killer wore the fur. Good, that was right. I don't know what other one it would have been.
indeed, the murderer had been wearing or using the fur somehow.
Murderer wanted to look all fancy.
Thus, it's not surprising if we found evidence of it with both the victims.
Like a fancy fur coat, you know? Okay, again, this one can't do with it much. I wish I could just move it over here, you know? Mysterious paper. She was dead for 2 days before her body was... Wait, so she died before her mom. That's important. Did they have anything else in common? The shape. Wait, I can't... Did the murderer have anything else in common? Yeah, this weird shaped bruise. This is it. Same murder weapon is probably what I'm supposed to do. Yeah.
Indeed, these facts
Okay,
can
never
be
mind,
put
I'm
together.
stupid.
Alma and her daughter Abigail. The two corpses share one common thing. That is...
Weapon that killed them. Yeah, their ages definitely the same. Scene of murder definitely the same place.
Yes, the same weapon was used for both murders. Another similarity can be found among their belongings as well. That is...
The fur on their animal hair on their... pollen on sleeves.
Yes, both of them had the same type of animal fur on them. There's a very high possibility that these crimes were committed by the same person.
Okay. Again, I have to analyze the phone. Can you fix it? Thank you. Now I gotta wait on 3 things. Rude. Oh god. My controller just kind of glitched all over the place for a second. Can I not? Are you sure I can't analyze this? Okay, I don't think I can do anything else here. What about this? No. It's important to note that she died before her mom, but I can't, like, combine that with anything. Maybe I have to give it to him. Never mind, I do not have to give it to him. Okay, I'm gonna try leaving and coming back. Yeah, okay.
Dr. Kimishima, a new testimony has arrived.
We were indeed done.
Good. Whose testimony is it this time?
Let's see. First, we have the person who found Abigail's
We have more than one.
corpse.
More than
He
one?
owns a restaurant, but he seems to be an acquaintance of the victim.
Really? How did they know each other?
Well, it seems the victim was an occasional customer at the restaurant. According to the testimony, the victim had visited the restaurant not long ago.
That's it?
I see. This may be able to help us determine the victim's situation before she was killed. We should confirm when he last saw the victim as well.
Cook's account, okay. Wait, he's not a cook if he owns the restaurant. I mean, maybe he is. He could, but he's not just a cook. He'd be like chef, not cook. You know, there's a difference.
Yes.
There's a hierarchy.
There's another bit of testimony that needs to be addressed.
Go on.
Well, it's
him
Joseph
again.
Parker.
You gonna lie to us again this time, buddy?
He's begun confessing to his daughter's murder as well.
There we go.
What?
Sir, please.
When the questioner asked him about Abigail's corpse, he started with the whole "I did it" spiel again.
Sir, no one believes you. Please.
Why did you fools tell him about Abigail?
You fools. You foolish fools. Foolishly fooling around.
Well, he is her father after all. Someone was bound to tell him.
Well, we've lost the chance to learn what really happened from him.
No matter where you go, there's always somebody who has to ruin it for everyone.
Yeah, she's talking about you, buddy.
Oh well, what's done is done.
That was such a Yosuke line. I hate
I'll
it.
listen to his testimony too. Send the voice data over.
Understood. Please do so.
Okay. Bioshock audio diary time. I'm gonna call it that every single time. You can't stop me. I love Bioshock. Alright.
What? Abigail was... Is that true? I mean, yeah. I killed my daughter Abigail, too.
Clearly lying.
I mean, I'm admitting it. I did it. What more is there to investigate? Who
Everything.
cares about the weapons? It doesn't matter. Quit fooling around and give me the death penalty.
Oh. I think you need a hug, sir. Not the death penalty. Victor Padrini.
Well, when I found the body, I was up that morning fishing for the restaurant's chef's catch special. Oh yeah, if you go out a bit, they're quite easy to catch. The market's fish aren't good enough. No, for the fish to be at their freshest, they have to be killed right when they're caught. Well,
Okay.
I was shocked. I never imagined I'd pull up a corpse. And even worse, it was Miss Abby Parker. That's right. I've known the
Clearly she
Parkers
went by
for years.
Abby.
She'd come to the restaurant with her parents every now and again. Heavens, no, they never fought. They seemed very happy. A wonderful family. The last time Miss Abby came was 3 days ago. No, her parents weren't with her at the time.
He says that Abigail
She
was
died
at his
2 days
restaurant
ago.
3 days ago.
And she died 2 days ago? Interesting. Also, I thought they said they found her in a warehouse, not that she got fished out the water. He must have thought he had a huge fish. Like, can you imagine? But, like, did they not say they found her in a warehouse? I'm confused. But then he's like, I fished her out the water. Like, okay. Abigail's trail. They just wanted to, they're calling her Abigail because it rhymes with trail. I'm telling you right now.
So Abigail was still alive at that time.
He just called her Abby in the testimony. I didn't really read the rest of it, but I guess I don't need to. How long ago did she die? 2 days ago. There we go.
We can trace Abigail's whereabouts.
I'm very
with
smart.
these facts.
I'm very smart.
Her corpse was found about 2 days since her death. The man who found her body last saw her 3 days ago. That means that when the chef saw her,
She was seen after she died. She was poisoned.
yes, it was not long before she was killed. There's a high possibility that Abigail was killed soon after she left his restaurant. It would be best to investigate the man who was seen with her the night she died.
What man? He probably talked about that in entry 12 of his audio diary, and I just didn't listen to it. Maybe he said she saw her with a man. He saw her with a man, but like, who was she with? Oh, you're not gonna tell me? I don't think I can do anything else in here. Hello.
Dr. Kimishima, could I bother you for a moment?
If I said no, would you leave me alone?
No. I definitely think you should hear this.
All right, hurry up.
Thank you. Well, HQ has made a move.
Made a move on what?
The FBI has arrested a suspect for Abigail's murder.
Oh,
What's going on?
Who knows? Maybe they're jumping the gun.
Probably.
I don't know what the higher-ups are thinking. The man's name is Sean Bowen. He was Abigail's boss where she worked.
why would he then kill her mother? Explain that. Their murders are connected. It doesn't make any damn sense.
His wife, Carolyn Bowen, was also taken in for interrogation. They're both at HQ now.
Huh. Is there any evidence that he's the killer?
Yeah, evidence would be nice.
It seems that this was found at the scene where Abigail had been murdered.
What is this? Oh,
What's this?
is it like a cigarette lighter
It's an expensive lighter made in
with his
France.
name on it?
It's a custom order with his name engraved on it.
Sean Bowen. Well, there's no mistaking that.
And that's why you don't get your name engraved on stuff. Actually, there is a reason not to get your name engraved on stuff. When I was in like high school, middle school-ish, my parents bought my sibling and I each an iPad mini and had our names engraved on the back. But, you know, a few years down the road, we're trying to sell them back to get some money for them so we can get like upgraded ones, because you know they're kind of out of date after a few years. That's kind of just the way Apple technology tends to work. So like I wanted to get a newer iPad and trade in my old one towards a new one, but you get absolutely no money for one with your name engraved on it because it's got your name on it. Like, don't engrave iPad. You can engrave other things, but if it's something that you're probably going to exchange for a newer model at some point, like a phone or a tablet, don't get them engraved. Fun fact. My dad felt so stupid after that. He's like, I'm never engraving an Apple device ever again. And I was like, yeah, good call. Good call. I liked having the engraving when I had it a bit, except for I had a case on my iPad so you couldn't see it anyway. But before I got my case, it made it really easy to tell which one was mine and which one was my siblings, and it was very nice to like so we didn't fight over whose iPad was whose. Of course, you could just open it and figure it out for yourself, but whatever. Anyway, that's the story.
We also showed Sean's picture to that chef.
I'm sure an engraved cigarette lighter is a little different.
He confirmed that Sean was the man with Abigail at the restaurant the night she died.
You know, just try not to drop your engraved things at a murder scene. That would be nice. So you don't get interrogated for a murder you probably didn't commit. Because again, why would he kill Abby and then immediately go kill her mom too? Like, what?
I see. Let me guess. Here's what the FBI thinks happened.
He's like, oh shit, I gotta murder this girl that works for me. Quick, let me put on my nicest fur coat. Like, what?
Abigail was having an affair with her boss. The situation got complicated, so he killed her.
Wouldn't they suspect the wife of killing her at that point?
Bingo, Dr. Kimishima. That's exactly what HQ thinks happened.
Wouldn't they also suspect the wife in that case? I don't know.
What about Alma's murder then?
Yeah, it doesn't make any
Would
sense.
he take the trouble to murder the girl's mother to hide his affair?
Honestly, I don't think they're looking that far ahead.
Yeah, because they're stupid.
They'd rather believe this than think that Joseph committed either of the murders.
What? Well, I don't think this man's clearly lying, so we're just gonna come up with this completely other unbelievable
I
story.
see. So Joseph is defending the man who killed his own daughter?
That makes no sense either.
Well, now that you mention it, that doesn't make sense at all.
None of it makes sense.
We can't say for certain that this man, Bowen, isn't the murderer just yet. I'm sure he'll be able to tell us what Abigail was doing on that night as well. Can you get the interrogation recordings, little guy?
I've already got them. I know my stuff.
Nice of you to stay on top of things. Send me that data ASAP.
Got it. I'll do that now.
Okay. Let's listen to these real quick. Alright, Sean. God, of course he's got like this like vacation photo with the Hawaiian shirt. Of course he does. Of course. Wonder 21! Oh fuck, this man's talkative.
Good heavens. What's going on? I haven't done anything to get interrogated by people like you. Abby? Yes, she did work for us. She was a very innocent and beautiful girl. You know the type, right? Look, I'm sure you figured it out for yourself, right? What we have is a relationship between two consenting adults.
I mean, you're
She's
married,
the
but
one
go
who
off,
asked
I
me to meet
guess.
her at the restaurant, but she got a phone call and left before the meal came. Where she went. How should I know? She said something came up, but who knows? Huh? That's my lighter. Where did you? To the scene of the murder? A warehouse at the harbor? No, I've never been there. I don't even carry that lighter with me. I keep it at home, so what would it be doing there? I get it. This is a trap.
Huh.
Someone's setting me up to be the killer. Listen, that lighter's a custom-made, expensive piece. I keep it carefully locked in a showcase at home. The showcase? It's in my living room at my house. The only keys to the case belong to me and... me and... Oh, don't tell me.
Oh shit, I was trying to click on that.
Huh. Why did his testimony end there?
Oh, that's when his lawyer arrived.
And they took measures so he wouldn't say anything self-incriminating, I take it.
Well, that is typically what a lawyer's job is. You should always ask for a lawyer, even if you're innocent, guys. Always ask for a lawyer. The people interrogating you, they're trying to mess with you. Just ask for a lawyer. It is not a bad thing to ask for a lawyer.
That's all right, though. I learned something important that I hadn't been expecting.
It's the wife, obviously.
You got some useful information from that recording?
Because he clearly realized, oh shit, my wife killed that girl. And then shut the
You
fuck
weren't
up.
paying attention. If that man is telling the truth, then Abigail's cell phone has an important clue.
Oh yeah, also the phone call, I was more thinking of clearly he thinks his wife did something.
That is,
Records of calls received. Record. I said records. What the fuck? I can't read.
yes.
My name is
Upon
Jared,
receiving a call from
19.
someone, she abruptly left the restaurant and was killed.
Yeah, interesting.
It's quite possible that call came from the murderer.
I see.
Even if the caller isn't the killer, we can identify who called her.
Gotcha. I'll make sure they hurry up and analyze the cell phone.
Were they not Was that not a priority in this murder investigation, sir?
Wait. We also need evidence to back his testimony up as well.
That's true. What can we do about that?
I don't know.
It shouldn't be difficult to get a witness to verify his testimony.
A witness? But who?
The restaurant man.
Think about it. It would have to be.
The restaurant man. Yeah, the dead people. Let's have them verify it.
Right. He did remember seeing Sean and Abigail at the restaurant that night. You think he might have more to say about how they were acting then?
Probably.
Yes. Can you go talk to that chef one more time?
No problem. I'll ask him for more details about that night.
There's also that lighter to consider. It's most likely that it was removed from Bowen's house by...
The wife. Yeah, the chef broke into this man's house to frame him for murder. That makes sense.
Yes. According to his statement, the lighter was supposed to be in his home. The only person besides him who would have been in a position to take it would be his wife, Carolyn. If we inspect the lighter itself, we may learn something from it.
I see. You'll need the recordings from Carolyn's questioning as well.
Why did you have those and just not send them to me this entire
I'll send
time?
them over right now, so please use the recorder to listen to it.
Okay.
Yes, make sure I get those. I'm counting on you, little guy.
Okay. We will listen to the wife's testimony next time because I have been recording for a hot minute and I don't want to keep you guys for the whole day. So, yeah, next time on AbbyGames, we will listen to the wife's testimony and find out if she, stole the lighter and that sort of thing. I doubt she's the murderer because, again, why would she kill the girl her husband was having an affair with and then also go and kill her mom too, like, 2 days later? That makes no sense. But, like, on the other hand, she does seem... wife of a rich man. Does seem like she might... I don't know. She might have a nice fur coat or something that could incriminate her. I'm not sure. But I doubt she's the murderer. Anyway, I'm gonna stop talking because... as always, I'm afraid I will accidentally spoil the entire video game if I don't shut the fuck up. And also, it's been a hot minute. We've been here for a hot minute, so I don't want to keep you all day. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave a like and a comment if you want to. Also, if you aren't already subscribed, I would highly recommend subscribing to my channel because we have a lot of fun here. And if you like Trauma Team, we have similar tastes, clearly, because this is one of my favorite video games. Also, if you're not in my Discord server and you would like to be, there is a link in the description to join. We have a lot of fun there. We talk about all sorts of things in there. You will definitely, if you want to talk about Trauma Team, there are people to talk about Trauma Team with in my Discord server. I am one of them, of course, but it's not just me. We also talk about other things. We'll talk about anything. You can get updates on content a little faster than you get them if you're just subscribed on here. But if you don't like Discord, you can also follow me on Twitter for updates. I post updates on there sometimes. I also have a Twitch channel where I stream 4 times a week if you're interested in hanging out with me live. We have a lot of fun over there. That's twitch.tv/CaptainAbbyGames. And I'm not that close to this goal yet, but if I hit 1,000 followers, I am going to start Genshin Impact. And I know there's some interest for that. So if you're interested in seeing me play Genshin Impact, and you're not already following me on Twitch, go pop a follow over there, drop a follow so you can get a notification when I go live, and help me towards my 1,000 follower Genshin Impact goal. I would really appreciate it. But anyway, I hope you have an amazing, amazing day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you next Tuesday with more Trauma Team. Bye, everybody!